Good morning, everybody. I have some time on my hands and I just feel drawn to do some messages today. So I'm just going to get a general message for whoever I'm picking up on through Spirit. I got some different decks here and we're just going to see what comes out, okay? So some of it's going to be dark and some of it's going to be light. I hope it doesn't trigger any of you too much, but if it does trigger you, it is an area where you need to focus on and heal. So let's just go ahead and get into it. The first deck I'm going to go ahead and pull, I guess, is going to be the Gilded Tarot. Just see to get a tarot card, see where we are coming from, what area, focus on Spirit. So let's see what Spirit wants to bring forth in this message. What do we need to know? What areas of our life going into this August month of year of 2020. Spirit, what do we need to know? You know, it's not going to be for everyone, but it might be a message that you need to hear and focus on. For some guidance, I think like one more Spirit. Okay. Oops. All right. Let's see what this one is. We have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is an authority figure who's very nurturing, loving, compassionate. She has mastered her emotions. Okay. It's a watery emotional sign. And then I also got like a counterpart, which is the King of Wands. Two cards had fallen out. And this is someone who's passionate, confident, more of a masculine figure. So that's awesome. We have like a couple. So it might be about a relationship. This could be a water sign, the Queen of Cups. The Cups is a water sign, feminine, and this could be a masculine figure, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And of course, water signs are Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. All right, so we got those messages coming out right away. Let me put these other cards back over there. And then I'm going to go ahead and get one for my Dark Mirror. It's a newer deck, so I am going to definitely read the book. It's this deck here. Let's see what Dark Mirror has to say. How did that card get in here? That is so weird. This is a completely different deck, but somehow it's in here. So I'm going to save this out and read that. There's some significance to that card there. For it to get into this deck. It's a completely different shape and everything. All right, so what do we have from this message of Dark Mirror deck? Okay. Okay, we have Atonement. So, like I said, it's number 31, which is a 4. 4 is like your foundation, your stability. So let's go ahead and see this Dark Mirror Atonement. I remember there was a movie called Atonement. Let's see if I can find 34. This is a different setup book here. 34. Does it have an index in the beginning? Oh my goodness. This is a lot different than I thought. Sorry, it's taking me a little bit more to find this. 32. It has it like in different languages and stuff, so it's really, really odd. Unusual here. Okay. You know, this is very odd. It's going into different languages, so I don't know. I might not read this book at all. See if there's a index card up here. Hold on a minute. Maybe I shouldn't use newer cards because now I don't know what the hell this means. I swear to God, I must have got like a French book here or something. You know? It's so weird, this book. I'm just like sitting here in amazement that it's all in different languages. And Atonement. Finally, that was like hard because it's got like, in the book in the front, it has Spanish, Italian, French, Portuguese. You have to weed like through all that. It's not like the book is, they're pretty cards. It's just like set up different. But here's Atonement. Okay. The moon phase is the waning gibbous. The stage is depression, accepting the full burden of responsibility, the fair as well as unfair, with no discount. That's Discernment. Going dark. Atonement is about paying the bills. Unadulterated, unfiltered, not negotiated. Is it about full and open acceptance of consequences and a little more? It is also about paying for the price of others, letting go of all that is and buts, its and buts, taking it all in, whether it's out to take or others to shoulder. If you have a piece of what puts you in fault, normally you would try to separate it and weight evenly with what makes the others at fault, and with what you made it right. A little for little, but it rarely does it move anything forward. Sometimes we need a clean slate, and it's done for going through it at all. Paying more than is due to create closure for yourself, for others. You take the dark in, and that others can stay in the light, even if they don't deserve it, even if you don't deserve it. So, it's more of like a dark card, paying the price, taking the blame, the fault, at the discretion of others. So I am getting that, you know, there's this couple figure. It doesn't have to be romantic. It's just like a partnership. One is more nurturing and the other is more confident, different personalities and traits, and there's some kind of, you know, blame going on, or someone taking the burden of the fault. So far that's what we got. Now let me read this card because it fell out, and I'm going to read the dark and the light side. Okay, so the dark, shadowy side is, it was much easier to hide than to face the truth. So yeah, I'm thinking that someone has done something that was a little sneaky or deceptive. I don't know which one. Take it as it resonates. And, you know, was kind of denying it, like not accepting it. And the other was like taking the burden of it. You know how that goes. So, and the person that was doing the sneaking around or hiding the secret, something, whatever it is, was just, it was too hard for them to face reality and to accept that blame or guilt or accept the responsibility of it. So the other one kind of got left with the burden. So, and then the positive side is I can see clearly now. So either that has happened, or maybe it will be coming along. They have to heal first and mature and grow to be able to accept that responsibility that they did wrong, and just say, hey, you know, I did wrong. That's like a big problem with a lot of people nowadays. That's why we have so much like ghosting and stuff like that. It's because people just won't accept their shadow side. Like, hey, I did something wrong. I admit it, you know, kind of thing. Okay, so I'm going to get a couple more of these. There's another one. What did you expect? Roses have thorns? Oh, let me read that better. What did you expect? Roses have thorns. There we go. My where I pronunciate it. And I'm making a conscious effort not to hurt you. So that's the 2. All right, so I'm going to be specific about this next one. This one is going to be the shadow. Okay. And one more shadow. Okay, so here's the 2 shadows. We have stop confusing me. And my spiritual growth is stunted at this time. So I'm thinking the stop confusing me is the person that wasn't deceptive, because they took on all that, and the person's trying to, you know, gaslight, kind of like, hey, it wasn't me, I didn't do it, whatever. And they're thinking like, you know, here I am hurt and you won't admit it, and you're making me look like the bad guy. So I'm thinking it's it. And I'm thinking it doesn't have to be the female in this situation, but the cups, like with the emotions, the person with the emotions, I'm thinking that like they're being confused by this deceptive person. Again, like I said, the roles can be reversed because we both have masculine and feminine in it. But this King of Wands, whoever's represented by this King of Wands, is actually the one that did the little deceptive whatever it was. And they're not taking a responsibility for it, and it's a clash between the 2. This one is having a lot of heavy burden and heartbreak because they're confused. They don't know why, they just won't admit it, and they feel like they're being blamed. So they're saying, stop confusing me. I hope that made sense. Okay. And then this person who did the deception, it's not acknowledging it, is saying my spiritual growth is stunted at this time. And of course it is, if you're like not admitting like, hey, I got shadows and I apologize, I've learned my lesson, kind of thing. So now we're going to get a positive one. Positive message, please. 2 positive. Okay, I almost looked over, but it didn't. Let's see. Okay. Here's one. Oops, I got 2. Yes, it worked out. All right, so this positive one says, when I am with you, you bring out the best part of me. And then this one says, I am transparent and true. I hold strong integrity, and you know you can trust me. So, let's get these right here. When I'm with you, you bring out the best part of me. Thinking it's the one that did the deception. They're saying to this person, you do bring out the best part of me. I just have issues I can't accept. My ego's getting in the way. My spiritual growth is stunted. But when I'm with you and I am my higher self, you bring out the best of me. I'm just still struggling with this ego, accepting that I'm not perfect, kind of thing. And then this person has that I am transparent and true, I hold strong integrity, and you know you can trust me. So they're saying, this is why I'm hurt. I don't understand why you can't just be truthful with me. I know everyone makes mistakes. I know you're not perfect. I am being transparently true, and I hold strong integrity, and you know you can trust me to tell me even your dark side. That's what this person's saying. So that's beautiful. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, I don't know why. Like if they're so afraid to be vulnerable with this person, but deep down they know, and this person's saying, you know you can trust me. I got your back. I'm here for you through thick, thin, bad, good. Your dark side, your light. All right, so we got those cards, and now we're going to get one of these cards. So we'll do this again. Let's do the shadow. These ones are so awkward to do. Okay, well, we got 2 again, so. All right, so this one's saying, I feel empty and alone unless I'm with someone. And then this one says, things come easier to others. My mind has always been in the clouds. So, all right, so now the deceptive person here is saying, things come easier to others. My mind has always been in the clouds. So, instead of grounding, connecting with their intuition, their higher self, they are always floating out there in the material world, what everybody else thinks. They're saying that it's not easy for them. They're struggling to get the higher self balanced. They're still like in the ego material world, up in the clouds. And this person, they're having their little dark side, they're not dark side, little shadow side come out. The one that's the emotional, has the person's back and hurt from that. I feel empty and alone unless I'm with someone. So they're really struggling because they feel like they need to be connected to somebody, that people don't understand them. They have to show that compassion and love. They need to be with somebody. So now we're going to get a positive one. Positive. Oh, they almost flip over and they don't. That's not the message if it's not flipping over. Too many. Two positive cards, please. Okay. All right, I want to take that one. Oops, it was 2 again. Yes, thank you, Spirit. That helped. So 2 positive ones we have. It is possible to maintain one's individual creativity, identity, and also be in an intimate, committed relationship. All right, so. And I now learn from my past disappointing relationships so I can release the anger and sadness and move on to a more fulfilling ones. Okay. All right, so I think this, let me feel this. Okay, this person that's having the ego problem, afraid to be vulnerable, to connect to someone intimately, spiritually, is saying their higher self, that they are trying to get to this point where they now learn from past disappointments, because this is the whole issue with this person. This person's been hurt before. Their heart's been broken, and they just shut down. And they live too much in the material world. Their ego, they gotta look good, their status, they gotta be cool. So, they're saying, I now learn from past disappointing relationships so I can release the anger and sadness and move on to more fulfilling ones. So that's what their higher self is. That's what they're working towards. Okay? And this person, the nurturing, caring one that's afraid to be alone and needs to be with somebody, is saying it is possible to maintain one's individual creativity, identity, and also be an intimate, committed relationship. So they are spiritually growing to get to this point where they can have their own individual creative identity outside of just being in a relationship and being with someone. They don't have this need to always be with someone. They got to feel complete within themselves. So, all right, so that's those. I don't want to lose my cards here because I might have to pull them out again. All right, so now we're going to get a, let's see, what do I want to get first? All right, we're going to get a angel card to see who's overlooking this relationship or situation. I really do appreciate you guys letting me learn and watching my growth. I appreciate it. And hopefully you're getting something out of it too. You're getting a message from the downloads that Spirit's given me. Spirit, how many more times? 1. Thank you, Spirit, for giving me these messages and downloads. Allow me to be a channel. Ooh, okay, one flips upside down, so that's us to be it. Okay. So the angel with you is the Archangel Sandalphon, and it says gentleness. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. Okay. Yeah, we're all growing and learning. You can't be hard on yourself, you know? You have to be gentle on yourself. I'm going to read the book here. Gentleness. You're human. You're not perfect. Okay. All right. Archangel Sandalphon's message wishes to help you feel peaceful and centered, and be strongly advises that you begin by listening to gentle music. Play it wherever you go. Talk quietly and engage in slow, rhythmic movements, such as swaying to music or a gentle yoga session. Don't engage in battles at this time. Instead, retreat from conflict while you receive your spirit and become even stronger. Delay decision making at this time. You'll know exactly what to do when you emerge from your gentle retreat. So, oops, I'm sorry, I hope that. So it's just saying, you know, be easy on yourself, listen to relaxing music. That could even be like for meditation music, you know. You're growing, you're learning, you're healing. So be gentle on yourself. All right, so we got that one. Now we're going to get a goddess to see who's working with us. And now Archangel Sandalphon is. Okay, so which goddess is with us today with this situation? Spirit. Which goddess is with us today? That was more than one, that's why I didn't use that one. It was like a pile there. Okay. Goddess is with us, Spirit. Goddess is with us. Oops. Okay. Freya. Bold. Unleash your adventurous side. Take risk and be daring. Actually, I had two, so I'm going to read both of those. Okay, so let me get the card for Freya. Freya. I'm sorry, that's how you pronounce it. The J is silent. Okay. Don't play it safe right now. Instead, take bold action in the direction of your true heart's desire. Success comes from timidity, but from committing yourself fully to realizing your dream. Hold the clear intention of success, and it shall come about. Enjoy the excitement of taking risks or of being bold and by being daring. And be sure to celebrate your successes with a party or a splurging on a wonderful indulgence. So the various meanings of this card is take a risk, make a bold life change, appreciate your body, flirt, go have fun, and celebrate. So with this situation here, I'm thinking that it's like, you know, you got to be gentle on yourself and you still got to heal. But, you know, whatever you have, that little niggling inside that's saying, you know, I shouldn't let this go. This is a good thing. But I don't want to be exposed and be vulnerable. You know, be daring. Go have that heart-to-heart conversation. You know, be vulnerable. And also, you know, enjoy yourself. Have fun. You know, don't sit and stew all the time. That is not good for anybody. Okay? And then this other one, there was two that flipped over. So this is Kali. Endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. Which is true. You got to let go of that past baggage and belief system that you're holding on to. And start that new beginning. Message from Kali. I sing praises to those whose hearts accept the universal order, which only appears to be chaotic and ever-changing. In actuality, everything is designed down to the smallest detail to be in a perfect operation. The dance of the universe is a happy one, with energy swirling and twirling in a never-ending celebration of life itself. Join this dance, dear one, and enjoy the remarkable journey of the weaverings of your story of your life. Do not fear what appears to be a change or loss. It's only the transitioning orbit of energy interplaying with you and your loved ones. Embrace it. It's evidence that you're alive. Embrace your deepest emotions as a signal of your true human essence. So right there it's saying about your true emotional things, your vulnerability. Don't fear that you're going through a little struggle, a bump in the road, or struggle or challenge right now. It's part of life. You know? Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. Like that song. I know who I want to take me home. It's kind of like this. Maybe if it's these things. I know that was about birth. That song was actually about his son being born. But anyway. These two. I know who I want to take me home. It's kind of like a confirmation. Maybe go listen to the words of that song. Listen to the lyrics. All right, and now I have just two more here. I have these angel guidance cards and the universe cards, and then we'll be done. I got some stuff I got to get done. I'm trying to focus a lot on this channel and what I'm doing. It takes a lot of time and work, but I do have, you know, other things in life I got to get done and do. All right. Oops, that was too many. I thought it was one. I have a lot of these odd-shaped cards. All right, so we have positive change. That's great. Dare to be different. When you are criticized, remember that you will never please everyone. Many brilliant and gifted individuals were not fully appreciated or understood in their own lifetime, yet it is often they who have sown the seeds of change. Positive change is coming. Yes. Be loving to yourself, accept yourself, know that you're worthy. Get out of that ego, heal, be vulnerable. All right, last message. So these are notes from the universe. Let's see what I guess I'll take that one. I'm gonna do another one because that's about karma. Universe, what you want us to know? Too many. Karma. We have karma. What else? Okay, so this one just fell out while I was shuffling. So I'm thinking it's for somebody out there. Karma is on your side. If you could read all the minds that I read, hear all the prayers that I hear, and beat all the hearts that I beat, I wonder if you'd even believe how often you're thought of, talked about, and fallen in love with. It's payback time. Andale, the universe. Yeah, it could relate to that. Karma's on your side. People love you. Don't let that ego get in the way. It's payback time. And then, can't get any better. Love is never in vain. When you finally see what this whole time-space thing is all about, you're going to laugh, you're going to cry, and you're going to be so happy you loved as much as you did. Dotingly, the universe. Could you end this any better? Love is never in vain. And with that, I'm out of here. Have a great day. Namaste.